Tits and Giggles, where we talk ish and giggle. I'm Keisha.
I'm Kaya.
And we have Simone, the producer, in the back. And together we are Tits and Giggles Unedited.
Warning, please be advised this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered as fact or advice. Please be advised at some point you may need to adjust your volume due to screaming and loud laughter.
Alright, first question of the day. Top 3 things about being single. What's your top favorite thing? Top 3 favorite things about being single.
You don't have to answer to nobody. I don't have to explain to anybody why I'm asleep from 7 p.m. to the time I got to wake up the next day because I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
And I just gotta worry about me, myself, and I.
Worry about me, myself, and I can do exactly what I want to do when I want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I can do exactly what I want to do when I want to do it.
Nobody asking you nothing. We're
Right.
doing what you doing, who you with. Mind your business.
Right.
You don't have to take nobody's feelings into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
That's mine. Not worrying about somebody's feelings, like having to overthink things instead of just running out to the store or whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 for me would be space. And I guess it also depends on how much you're feeling a person, but like I can get irritated quickly, so I need to be able to move around and you not be mad that I'm not laying on top of you. Of course, you would go there.
That's what we doing all the time.
And just I think that this probably just fit all of them. Just being obligated or feeling obligated. I don't gotta worry about that. All right. So go ahead.
It's being single comes with a freedom. It's a good freedom. I personally enjoy it.
Okay.
But then it gets tiresome at times.
All right. So to piggyback off of that, what's your top 3 favorite things about being in a relationship?
Someone to share my life with, to do things with. I'm singing while I'm talking. Yeah, to do things with, to just make memories and experience things with. I don't know if that's 3 different things or all one thing together, but just having somebody to connect with.
Okay. Simone?
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Top 3 favorite things about being in a relationship. A relationship.
Memories. That's it. Making memories together. I don't have a top 3.
Alright, well, as said in the past, mine is to bring my water up, to change my oil so I don't have to go to Walmart, and to have somebody pay for my stuff when I go out.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's really your top 3?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, you already know this. I don't pay for stuff. Who's paying if...
But that's your top 3. Like, that's the 3 most important things.
I need you to bring my water up because it's heavy.
Oh, Keisha. We ain't going to no wedding no time soon.
Say it again, man.
No time soon. We need to start a podcast dating app for the love of Keisha. And let you ask who want to join her dating app thing because what?
Oh gosh. For your information.
Requirements: must bring up water, must change oil,
and buy stuff.
These are things
I want to be able to leave my wallet at home.
you have to be specific.
No, that's crazy.
What?
So you're not buying anything. Like you wouldn't be like, oh, don't worry about. Like y'all don't switch off and on. I got it this time.
I just told you. I just went to the ice cream place.
Wow.
The other day.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
Listen, if they don't have a problem, why you got a problem?
All the time.
I'm just telling you.
Memories, love, spending quality time. None of that stuff is in your top 3.
Love?
Not love. Spending
I would
quality
have said you
time,
already
making
know.
memories.
I'm Tina Turner.
Oh, she mean it.
Listen. Memories. and what are memories? Like, for what? For you can. What if you forget? That's a memory that you forgot.
Wow,
That is a memory
Like,
that you forgot. But there should be a multitude of memories, different things that you guys did together. Like going go-karting or miniature golf and having a good time. Like, none of that. Hanging out.
That's great.
Just hanging out.
Remember that time you bought me that ice cream? And remember that time you bought me that? It's always buy me. That's great.
oh gosh.
Again, we're usually not on the same page.
Yeah. Listen, I'm just telling you from my perspective. If Simone could tell stuff about from her perspective, I'm just telling you
and we're
for
just
fun.
questioning that there's no other things in your top three
yeah.
that you would. I guess not, because those are your top three.
These are things that are important to me, right?
Understand.
You changing my oil means we get to save money. And you know what save money means?
You get to spend more
Buy
money.
me
Don't buy me stuff. You don't want.
So technically, are they
That's
saving
crazy.
money?
So they buy you something. That's crazy. You can at least a couple times whip out a coupon, buy one get one free
Listen,
deal.
I can give you a coupon. That's not a problem.
But you're not paying.
I told you, I don't make the rules. I
Yeah.
just enforce them.
Wow.
And society says
God
I am
bless you.
here to be taken care of.
Is that what society says?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, next question. Because you just digging yourself more and more in the hole. She don't need it, y'all. Somebody please date her. Call her up. Call me now. Please.
Oh gosh. I mean, listen. For the record, I could get married next month,
All right.
and you know that.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Wow.
Or are you gonna get your top three taken care of?
yes, he's the one who bought my stuff.
Ice cream.
He gonna bring this water up.
Can't wait to see these comments. Go ahead. Next question.
Oh gosh. Alright, second question. Is a romantic gesture more important on Valentine's Day, or more powerful on Valentine's Day or on another day of the year?
Another day of the year. It's because Valentine's Day, society says, it's supposed to be the day you're supposed to show appreciation, whatever.
Calm
At
down
least
on
every
Valentine's
day. Needs to be at least not every day, but like random days, not just one day out of the year or 2 days, because you might get something on your 3 days, anniversary, birthday, whatever, Christmas.
The days number keeps going up.
Yeah, but that okay.
I'm just messing with you because you
But-
about to come.
So my next
Pause.
Thanks.
We don't even be pausing, but that was pause. Good gracious.
Yeah, no, every more often than just Valentine's Day.
Alright, Kai.
Well, for me, romantic gesture is always heartfelt. But me, it's more important on Valentine's Day because that's my favorite holiday. Because it's the one day designed or dedicated for everyone to show love. Point blank period. It's not someone's birthday. It's just a day dedicated for love. And I'm big on no singing while I'm talking.
Where does this rule come from?
It just came today when y'all keep singing while I'm talking.
Yeah.
But because it's dedicated for love, so that would be a big important thing for me. Plus, I've been in situations where I didn't get my Valentine's stuff on time.
Aww. That's all the more reason why it shouldn't be Valentine's Day for you. Like I don't understand how
Day came the 15th.
you
Shit,
are
March.
putting
That's not
Valentine's Day.
That's freaking
Here's your
St. Patrick's Day
Valentine's
gift.
Day. No, here's your Valentine's Day gift. And y'all almost threw it at me.
That was extra clearance.
90%. Oh, I don't understand how you be putting Valentine's Day over your birthday. Like, because you the first person to be like, don't listen to what society says. Here is a man-made,
Facts.
manufactured holiday, and you telling me you putting more leverage on that than just a random, I really love you. This is a day they told me I'm supposed to tell you I love you.
So what you saying, everything you saying is correct, but the fact of the nature of what the day was supposed to mean. It's not what it means now, as in everybody gotta go and buy all these expensive things, but it's supposed to be a day designated purely to show
that's
love.
not true. They said it actually started from like people
love,
dying.
yeah.
From people dying.
The massacre, yes.
So Valentine's Day it started with a massacre.
Yes.
So why the heck is it?
You
called?
didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
So I might have to rethink
killing
this.
babies.
Yes.
Yes.
When are they killing babies and people?
This how it started. That's how Valentine's Day started.
All this stuff is made up. I
100%. So they're supposed to mark death and not love.
That's what
they just turn it around, just like Christmas came from something, and a guy started going around with gifts and whatever.
Yes, it came from Saint Nicholas, where the kids had to put their shoes out, and then when the morning came, there would be gifts inside their shoes, and then they just turned it into something big.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that doesn't change my answer for now.
Wow.
And the way that I know of Valentine's Day, the day designated for love, I'll do some research and we might revisit this later.
Yes.
Revisit this, but for now, because of the notion of the day, to show love, purely to show love. But like I said, a romantic act is always appreciated any day because that's important to me. But preferably in this question, in this situation, more meaning on Valentine's Day, on the day, on time.
Hell yeah. Go ahead.
I would like to be mature and say any other day, just because I know that Valentine's Day is manufactured. But on Valentine's Day, I want to go with any other day. I was going to say I might feel slighted, but if it was Valentine's Day versus any other day, and that could be my birthday or Christmas, those are like my tops. I'm going to go with any other day. Because I know it's not real. I know it's literally a day where it's like the cool thing to do. Get somebody something for Valentine's Day. So it may not mean as much. You just follow the suit.
Well, I mean, that could be the case if they just get you some random stuff, but they get some stuff catered to you. I mean, if anybody just give you a little teeny bear or some stuff, then it definitely wouldn't mean as much. But if this person catered that day to something that you had been talking about for forever, then that would make it that much more special.
That's where the random day comes from. Like, show me you love me any day.
Facts. I agree with that 100%.
Alright. Third question. I hear people say when they go into workspaces that they don't see a lot of people who look like them. You think it's more important to have people around you that look like you or think like you? For me, I think that I would say people who think like you, because as it's been said, kinfolk or skinfolk ain't kinfolk. And while depending on your job, it may make you feel good to see people who look like you when you walk in a room, especially if you at a corporation. But if they don't fall in the same line, then you still not getting nowhere. You can't put your agendas through because they only look like you and you think they gonna go with what you go with. And in some situations, y'all could band together, but when you get to a certain point, they gonna turn their back on you for sure. So I'm gonna go with people who think like me, cause I need stuff to get done. Simone?
I agree. I'm gonna go with people that think like me too, just because too many of us is in a room. This is a lot of stuff's not getting done. So, yeah, I agree.
Alright, Kaya.
I have to agree with think like me. It just makes for a better situation when everything isn't a fight. Because you can, if you gotta constantly say why this and this and this and this, then you're really not getting anything accomplished because you're spending most of your time debating why something should be done one way versus another way, and everybody has an opinion and a feeling about something. So if you guys are on the same accord, you can accomplish a lot more as a team versus always back and forth bickering over what should be done, or how something should be done is what I should have said.
All right. So while we all agree, what do you do when you're in a situation where you're a minority, but those who everybody else, they may not think the same, but they're not gonna go against
the other people,
right?
I don't know for myself because that sounds like a tough situation, and I can't pull off of life experiences with that. So all I can say with that is I'm sure it's a tough situation, but you got to find a way to make yourself be heard.
But see, like for me, I've experienced that most of the time. Like when I'm in a meeting, there's people on the call who think like me because, of course, they've said it, not in the group setting, but they've said it, but they won't speak up.
Mm-hmm.
So then I become the crazy girl who goes against what the supervisor says, and it's not even going against them. It's like
it's a better way.
It don't make
sense.
Yeah.
So my question to you would be, how strongly do you feel about your stance? You feel strong enough to stand out on the wing by yourself and be like, this is where I am. This is what it is. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends, because it's about my mental peace.
Mm-hmm.
And if I feel like it's important enough, then I'll speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's not, then I'm in agreement because I know the type of person that I'm dealing with. And when you got people who don't want to, they don't want to learn or they don't want to be open to stuff, there's no need to keep going back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And I learned that, and so you just pick and choose. This is important today, or y'all are just way out here, and this is ridiculous.
Well, let me ask you this: on the things that you stand firm on, do they later come back and be like, "Okay, you were right"?
They're not gonna come back and say you were right.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna come back a month later. I think that we should be doing this. They're not gonna be like,
"Okay,
Keisha, you was right on the money," because it takes. That's another frustration for me. It takes people who, in a supervisor level, it takes them a second to figure out what the freak we should be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's even more frustrating because here are the answers right here, or here is something that we could brainstorm off of, but because you're not wired that way, or your pride is in a way, or it didn't come from you or somebody that you in line with, now the whole group suffers because you're not where you need to be.
Right.
So yeah, it's gonna come back, but it ain't gonna be. Most of the time, it ain't gonna be, we got this from you.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth of the matter is, a lot of things that we do in my group is because of me.
Mm-hmm.
They like, what you going over numbers for? Who works with numbers and don't go, like, you learn in school to check your work.
Right.
So, yeah. Next question. What is an acceptable reason to withhold sex? Now there was a story that went along with this that I cannot recall at this time. But what do y'all think is acceptable reasons? Like
Physically in pain.
okay.
Maybe you're on your period if that's not your thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have some horrible things going on. Like if you had some tragic news and mentally you're not stable.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're tired. Don't You have some things to add to that?
I agree. No, yeah, you don't want to, not in the mood, physically in pain, got a headache. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Alright, what if y'all had an argument?
Oh yeah, don't even come over here for nothing. For sure. I wish you would.
Wait, this the same person who said you bringing this up again?
What?
That's how you like people
If it
should
was
get
that
over
day,
stuff.
yeah, if it was that day, no, we ain't, no. Not in the mood.
Alright. I agree with all physical stuff.
All physical stuff.
Yeah, like if you're in pain, if it's a physical thing, you're in pain, you know, for whatever reason. And just because I don't want to, like, I mean, and I don't know if that'd be classified as withhold, but you should always have a choice.
You definitely should always have a choice because you can't just take it from people.
So, alright. Social media. This is especially for Kaya.
Yay!
Portia from Real Housewives is getting a divorce. Another one bites the dust.
Didn't she just get married?
Listen, seemingly Portia from Real Housewives and her husband Simon are getting divorced after he was denied permanent residency in the U.S. due to his criminal record, which allegedly consists of bank fraud, credit card fraud, identity fraud, fake marriage, multiple felonies. So the question is, would you marry somebody so they could gain citizenship in the U.S.?
No.
So, it depends on what stage of life I'm in. Because marrying them for love ain't working out. Might as well marry them for some stacks.
Okay, Simone?
No. Absolutely not. That's crazy. Because then, how long you gotta stay married to them before they're like officially. I don't even care. No, they wouldn't. I would not. That's the short answer. No.
Oh gosh. For me, it would have to be what that money looking like. What's gonna be in the contract? So Kai, you say yes.
So it depends on what state of life I'm in, but yes. Yes.
All right. So what would your contract look like?
You're not getting none.
We
start
no
there.
Tart for you.
Yes, no tart for you. I don't know. I would have to actually sit down and really think about this. I'm talking mad smack right now, but who knows? I'll be in one of my movies and be like, "Go on, get it." So I don't know. Definitely.
So what y'all think Portia got? Because
I'm sure she got a good one.
we know she got trips around the world because every time we turn around, she was taking a trip. But
Nothing.
I just couldn't have sex with somebody just like.
So no sex is in the contract.
Right. Definitely. Because he not the most attractive. But she be all on, well, she was all on him. She just bought him a ring. So I'm just like, you would be like, so marriage means nothing to her, is what I'm thinking. Because it was 15 months.
They was together?
They was together. 15 months.
Man, I've been married less than 15 months. I've been divorced in almost less than 15 months too.
But you thought you had love.
I did.
Yeah, this is what we talking about. Her basically having a contract is what I'm thinking. So how much would they have to pay you?
$1 million bajillion.
You You already said no, so you double down on your no with that.
$1 million, a zillion.
I don't know.
What's in your contract, Kai? Because they would be like, you like to pay for stuff.
Oh Lord.
So Portia she might could get everything paid for her. Mm-hmm. So I'm curious, what would be your?
I don't know. So am I marrying a guy or a girl? So let's start.
You're marrying a girl.
Okay.
She needs to be in the thing. So what does she got to do for you to agree to this?
I don't know. I would really need time to sit down and think about it, and I don't have that. I don't know. She needs to. Well, that's a girl, so maybe she can. So I don't know. We gotta rearrange this. Do I like her? Have we talked?
What?
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 Yeah, cause I gotta think. So I don't know. Is she a nice person?
Do I like her?
Yeah.
None of that matters because
it's just for citizenship.
Right, so she paying.
But you still gotta live with them though.
Right.
Yeah, so you
gotta really live with them and
you
really
can't be in my face and I'm not because I'm be like, I need you to leave for today because I got company coming over. Like it wouldn't be a real if they gave me $1 bazillion then I would consider it.
So if somebody gave you $5 million today,
is it $1 bazillion?
It's 5 million, yo, but your eyebrow went up.
Right.
If somebody gave me $5 million today in several suitcases, duffel bags, whatever. Absolutely. What's my last name? What's my last name?
We changed quick round.
What I gotta do? What is it now?
So
what
what's
you
in
want
your
now?
contract?
What you want? What you want now? How long this gotta last? I would do for money. Absolutely, I would consider it. Ain't no consider. I would do it. Somebody came to me right now with an Escalade full of suitcases with money up in it.
So what's your least amount? 5 million, 3 million, 1 million.
Shit, 10,000.
10,000. I can't even pay off my debt with 10,000.
10,000.
Less than
10,000.
10 G's.
Oh, you is easy.
Easy.
10,000. We can go to the bank right now, but that is crazy.
Let's go.
My money ain't going to no bank.
Let's go.
No, that's crazy.
10,000. Wait. All right, so let's do some recaps, updates on past stories. All right, so we talked about babies. Babies are born and taking home the wrong babies. Mm-hmm. So I learned recently because E-Roll just had a baby from Hot 97, and he said they put alarms on babies so nobody can't steal.
Good.
Now that doesn't 100% stop the
switch
up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but unless they work in there, they can't steal your baby. And then the second thing, people are buying people's profiles and using them to get their teeth done. I saw a lady get arrested at the dentist's office because she used somebody's profile, and I guess the people called it in. They called the cops on her.
When you say buying profiles, what you mean? Like their insurance profile?
It was some type of number, not your social security number, but like some type of number.
Your insurance ID number.
Is that what it is?
That would be my best guess, because that's how like it's getting paid for by the other person, or like I'm not sure.
She was able to get a cheaper deal. She was like she didn't use
it's the insurance.
Just go to a foreign country, people. You can get it a lot cheaper if you go to a foreign country, and the work is probably better.
Yeah, she got hemmed up. She said, I went and got my own money, and then they was like, where'd you get it from? And then she was kind of like, she got it from a girl, but then she didn't want to tell on the people that she got it from.
She better not.
She was like hemming and hawing, and they was like, look, man, we out here, we know you done did something, so you might as well just tell us the truth. And she was like, my friend hooked us up. She was like, I don't know the guy's name, but yeah, she was like, I ain't mess with nobody's credit cards. She want to get her teeth done. Man. So you folks is out here, they want to get their teeth done, fam.
And I'm telling you folks that's out here trying to get your teeth done, go to foreign countries, yo. Get your teeth done for a fraction of the price.
Maybe she can't afford to go to a foreign country.
It's cheaper than doing everything what you paid for here and this, that, and the third. You can get $160 or whatever for your passport. Save up some more. Then you get your $300-400 flight. You don't got to stay in the Ritz-Carlton when you get there. Stay in the budget motel, yo. $10 a night. Go get your teeth done. Come back. I'm for real. I'm telling you something. You can go back later and get follow-up.
Alright. Does anybody else have anything you want to add? Anything y'all been watching? Doing with y'all selves?
I would like to add that.
Can you speak up for the people to hear you?
I looked at a house the other day.
Girl!
Did you like it?
I've been looking at houses too, and them things is crazy.
And this one was a townhouse. It's in Milford. It's a new development. And I didn't like it. The lady was like, oh. She was selling that thing, boy. I was like.
Yo, ain't nothing worse
No.
than something that you never not
I
gonna
just
get.
was like, okay. And I keep, because she's supposed to be drawing up what's it called? Something she had to put together, and was supposed to be sending it to me today. But I'm a text her, and I ain't call her though. I'm a text her and tell her after careful consideration, I decided to not move forward with purchase. But it just wasn't for me. Yeah, she was right. Well, not 110% right. She said they were the lowest homes like right now.
Mm.
She right. They was in the 200s. And I was like, okay. And the development's new. There's like maybe 3 rows of the townhouses, and 2.5 because they were working on one when I was there. And I was like, okay, but it didn't sit right with me. So I was like, dang. I was excited too because the pictures. I was like, ooh,
Oh my god.
they is selling it.
How many floors was it?
2. It was 2 floors, upstairs, downstairs. It was 2.5 baths, 3 bedrooms. But what really, I was like, I'm ready to go. She said that I would have to come through. There's no garage on the townhouses, those. I would have to come through. She was just so happy about it. I would have to come through the deck door, like the patio door, deck door.
Mm-hmm.
It's once I parked my car, or I would have to walk all the way around into the front door.
So you park in the back.
Right. So it's like get out the car, driveway, open the back door, and I was like, I don't know if I like that because that's weird. Because then if I have guests and I'm like, oh yeah, parking in the back, of course, like in the driveway, then they walk around. Like I don't like that, and I don't like the fact that my car would be out all the time, like wintertime snowing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And now it's just gonna be me, so I'm like, dang, I gotta go out there and get all the snow off the car and stuff. So I didn't like that, and just for like safety, everybody breaking into my car and stuff. And then I didn't like that as soon as you walk in, so this the front. As soon as you walk in, if somebody was in the half bathroom and walking in the door at the same time, they would collide. Mm-hmm. I didn't like that. And the doors too, like it was just so close. Mm-hmm. And then you walk in, living room and all that. That was nice. Open area for the kitchen and stuff. You go upstairs. This was another You go upstairs. As soon as you go up the steps, bathroom, right? But then the hallway is so small. Mm-hmm. It's like 2 people couldn't. I didn't like that. It just felt everything was tight. So you go up, there's that. You turn this way. Along this wall's washer and dryer like doors. And then you go down, bedroom, literally just a little another bedroom. Like if you angled the beds at the right way, you could be like, yeah, what you doing? Like, and then on the other end of the hall, like when you go up the stairs, the bathroom on this side, there was the master bedroom or whatever, and they had a bathroom inside of the room. And then I was like excited to see the closet because the closet space. I was like, oh, closet at home is bigger than this, but there's no door or anything on the closet. Like there's no. It's just if somebody was using my bathroom, they could look in my closet and be like, oh, she got this and okay.
Is the closet through the bathroom?
Yeah, like I don't like that either because it's like why. I don't like and it's open, like there's no, you would think that there's like those peekaboo doors, like you pull the thing and then you close it.
Yeah.
I would like one of those and I probably would consider like that, but I'm like, I don't like that. And
I don't know who thought of that.
That's ridiculous.
My clothes would get all wet.
Yeah, like
from the moisture.
Yes, and then in the hallway bathroom, you know how like you got a closet in the bathroom? Mm-hmm. There's no door on the closet. It's just shelves. So every out in the open. Everybody see the toilet paper stuff, got cleaning supplies in there, extra things, the toothbrushes. Now my toothbrushes is missing because stealing stuff. Like I don't know.
How can you do that at your house?
No, I'm just saying, like it just all this stuff running through my mind. So I'm just like, not that I would have anybody in there that would be doing stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like I don't like that.
Was it on the end? Are you looking for one on the end?
The end units, which I didn't know, are extra $10,000.
Oh shit!
Yeah, $10,000. I said, oh okay.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
she said all of them for that particular area is Ryan Homes. For that particular area, she said all the homes are the same. It's just the end units, you get that extra land area on the side.
Not only that, you're not in between. That's the thing about
right. Yeah, but she said, what's the reason for not being in between? And I said
What's the reason?
Yeah. I said, I don't want to be in the middle of somebody having to watch my music, like not being able to be loud, not being able to have people over at a certain hour because I want to be respectful and I would expect them to be respectful too. And she was like, well, the walls, she said something about the walls. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't care. I still just didn't want to be. But then when she was like, oh, it's extra 10, I said, oh, okay. She was like, you just want to see? And I was like, sure. So I went in there and saw that and I was like, yeah, no. And then she was like, and you also know when you're in the middle of townhouses, your heat and something else bill is lower. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that doesn't compare to some BS on both sides.
Right. Somebody yelling, hollering on this. I don't care how thick them walls is. You may think they are, but no. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking. I'm gonna go when I leave here. There's another new and upcoming area in. Called though. It didn't say the what's it called? The development name. It just says the street like on the thing. So I'm gonna go by them and see. But those are $276. It's not too bad, but
my thing is it's hard for me to get over the fact that 9 years ago a house that was $135, $150 is now $300,000. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that the house is not worth it because it's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, 2 living rooms, like whatever you would want is there. But the fact that you were now telling me that it's double or a little over.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's like where we was at originally shooting this.
Yeah.
Them houses before everything was $197.
Now they
what? No, they're like 3, 4 in the 4. Like they're crazy right now. And like I just can't, because that's where I was like when I first saw those. Yeah. Those I wouldn't mind living like in the middle because that's nice. I feel like them walls gotta be thicker than what they were showing me over there. Like I would consider that, but and then that definitely for sure. Them is the extra $10,000 on the end for them over there. But I'm just like, this is crazy. So now I'm trying to find something that's in the mid 2s, low 2, whatever, or like right at the 300. It's a lot. It's not much.
And then on top of that, I was telling Jay, I was like, the stuff that people was using to do bathrooms. Like, you would find a house and they got the old pink tiles.
Yeah.
And the way people is like decorating this, the wallpaper, and then you gotta spend money to take that off.
That's why it's more, because somebody we know just bought a house. And this is why I was like, well, trying to get more information on it. So him and I went out on Valentine's Day and we was talking about it. It wasn't anything. It wasn't nothing. We didn't have anything to do.
Go ahead.
And we were talking about it, and he was like, "Well, what do you like? What's your price range?" And I was telling him, and he was like, "You better off like just buying a new house, so that way you don't have to worry about repairs and all that other stuff." And it makes sense because when you buy from like Ryan Homes, DR, Horton, whatever, they have incentives. So this Ryan Home got $15,000 that they're giving you right now towards closing costs, which is not bad. On top of first time home buyer thing that you would do, like the classes and
First
stuff.
time.
Yeah, and because you're essential worker, they have something right now where they'll give you $20,000 on top of whatever incentive that the people. So I was like, that makes sense and that's better. That's more money. Why wouldn't I want to do that?
Shit, you would need it because even credit cards, APRs have gone. They trying to get people 30% based on the government regulations. Like,
yeah. And then there's a grant that they have right now, but she said it might be over because the house that she showed me, if I was to go ahead and whatever, I would move in. Like my signing date would be in June, and she was like, that grant might have already expired already. Like it might not be any money left over. Yeah. So I was like, okay. So I was like, damn, you use all that on top of this? And she was like, yeah. And then every time that they build a house and it sits there, they're losing money. So of course they're all right. Well, we'll upgrade this for you. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Than me trying to buy something resale and then I gotta fix this, that, and the third. Right. Then pay for an inspection. Then if it fails inspection, then that's some money that I wasted because you don't get that back. So I was like, well, you right. You right. So I was like, let me start looking at that and see what I can find if it's not a brand new, like they just bought this house, fixed it up type of thing. Like the people that reselling, like they already, you know what I'm saying, did it. So I was like, well, I don't know. But
man, let me say, I seen this 2-bedroom. It's in development. That joint was like 400.
It's crazy. And then I was also told that buying a 2-bedroom is harder to resell in the long run. So I was like, well, dang, I need to get a 3 then, which is fine. I don't mind it because I plan on making one of the rooms like my closet anyway. So I don't mind a 3-bedroom. Yeah. But anything more than that, you're gonna be spending $4 or $5.
I don't want no new house and like you said, the closet is small.
It was smaller than the one I have.
Or the freaking bedroom.
Yeah.
Don't give me I can't buy a house and my bedroom master is smaller than an apartment.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, you know, if you want to move with us, we could. There's a $1.some-odd million house. They got a pool in the inside.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like maybe 10 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, we could all just.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sounds about right.
You know, we put
real.
Downstairs. That's another thing. Why are you putting the master downstairs?
They do that because a lot of people is old.
But fam, if I got kids, I don't know what my kids is doing.
Being bad,
making a lot of noise. You gonna hear them
watching YouTube with cussing and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough though.
My advice to you is just don't settle. Make
sure
it's exactly what you want because it's gonna be one of the biggest investments of your life.
Absolutely. That's
you gotta bust your ass to pay for it. You should at least get what you want.
That's another thing. I was like, how you gonna tell me I gotta take 30 years to pay for this?
You can pay it off early.
You know what I'm saying.
And you can do 15-year loans too.
That's still a long time.
It's a big purchase. You just got $400,000 chilling to buy this house.
I mean, I saw a sugar daddy at this gas station. He had a new Range Rover. I said, I should have said.
Because unless you plan on sending them my way, we can share them.
I should have been like, can we trade cars? I said, but I didn't say nothing.
Start the conversation.
Yes. And he was like a little older, like hip hop guy. You know, he was the one showing his little gray hair through the top. He probably was like 50, 55.
I went to Pliable 2 weeks ago, and this guy was in the inside. He had a boot on his leg, not like a ankle monitor, but a boot on his leg. And I saw he kept looking, and I was like, what is he looking at? Like, you know how I get. Like,
what?
But I went outside. He got his stuff before mine, of course, since he was in there before me. And I went outside, and as I'm walking to my car, it was really nice. It was a dark gray Tesla comes. I'm going this way, you're going this way.
Yeah.
And he was really nice. He was like, you are so beautiful. I said, oh, thank you. And in the back seat, it's a baby thing, in the baby car seat. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I just kept on walking. I said, got to be more careful. I said, dang, but I'd have probably missed my opportunity because I could have been.
No, you didn't. The baby is young. Even if they're not together, the baby is young. So she's going to be a headache for the next 5 years.
But it could be his niece or nephew.
Yeah, because sometimes I ride around with my.
Right.
But you can't see in my car. But you know, it's like, dang, I missed my bills could have got paid.
There y'all go.
Bills paid, baby. Sidebar, ankle monitors are now upgraded. You can talk to the people through the monitor.
That's crazy. They just make
it
jail and probation luxury.
Where you going?
Right.
He was bowling.
Be like, hey, I'm just calling to let you know it's getting ready to die, so you need to charge it. Like,
He basically was like, can't y'all see the address? She was like, yeah, well, we just
y'all hear me or what?
Oh gosh.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man, he had a new. It was a sport, but it was new. She was clean too. Yeah. All right. How you want to add anything?
I don't have nothing on top of that. My girl, keep doing what you're doing.
God bless you. Thank you.
Listen, so I don't know. I think I told you this, but I don't know if this is something that you want to consider if you was looking to up your credit score, but you can ask for an increase with your credit cards, and that it can help you. But I don't know if you wanted to do that in the midst of your looking for a house.
Yeah, I'm not interested in doing that at the moment. Maybe because my credit one keeps sending me, you're eligible for this. Come on, sign up for this. And I'm like, no!
Right.
I don't want nothing. That ain't nothing but the devil trying to get me to get another card.
And I don't know if you did your taxes or not, but
I go on I actually think it's the 7th. The 7th to get them done.
You got a tax expert now?
No, it's this not new, I guess they free. Cause TurboTax lost me. They was trying to charge me $79 to get my stuff done. I was like, are you crazy?
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta go to the government website to get actually, and it still may be a fee, but it wasn't gonna be $79.
Yeah, I was like,
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment. Don't hesitate to share our podcast with your loved ones. You can check out the next episode of Tits and Giggles here on YouTube. Thank you to our subscribers, bold, new, and potential. Positive thoughts. And we're out.